How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Ruffled Rowlet and welcome back to another video. Today guys, we are back with another late night leak with nobody else other than Arctoise joining us again. Say hi to the people, friend.
Yo, what's up guys, back again.
So guys, once again, this is being recorded very late at night, so I want to just kind of explain why I'm speaking so low. So today we got ourselves another goddamn leak. These things are just flying all over the place, if I'm gonna be honest. They're all over the place, but this one is a bit specific. So first of all, shout out to 3 people on our Discord. Cub, who's the first person I saw post this on a Discord, which is one of our Discord members for a long time now. Shout out to Luca and also to Nick 4000. All these guys have kind of been, dealing with this leak and talking about it, and I only saw it earlier. I've been busy all day, and now I just checked in, and they were like, yo, shit, something new is happening. And we got ourselves a potential new form for Mimikyu, or like something happening with Mimikyu. We really don't know what to say about this thing. I mean, you can see it on the screen here, but we don't really know. I've been doing some intensive work trying to translate these letters. I've been able to translate some parts of it. The only issue is we can't see the full text, so it's impossible to know exactly what everything is. I've been doing my best. It's impossible. I've managed to translate some words. One of the words says, but the bottom part says material, and another part says like the, and then like something like, I couldn't get the right word, but it was kind of jumping between creature and man. Don't even ask. It's really weird, but it's so hard to translate it. I was doing my best, but it's close to impossible because a lot of the letters are missing. So what we want to kind of discuss here, guys, is what do you guys think? Is this real or fake? And also, what is this thing if it is real? What even is this? I mean, it's Mimikyu, but it's what's under Mimikyu. It looks like a crab. So I want to ask Arctoise, what do you think this thing is? And like, what is your general idea of what this thing may be?
Okay, so my idea, since we did that video a few days ago about the possible lowland swine up thing, if you guys look very carefully in the top right of the screen, you can actually see what I think is the original Mimikyu. If you see the arrow moving towards it, that's the kind of same vibe that I'm getting from the swine up thing. So this is them showing another form of Mimikyu, but I'm very confused and I don't know, it's kind of adding a whole new vibe, like being able to see what's underneath Mimikyu.
See, I've got to point one thing out. I think this is real because of 2 reasons, okay? One, this looks like an actual leak. If you compare this leak to the one we talked about the other day, the one about Swineup, the Swineup one was really poorly made. It was discovered that it was made by a fan art artist, and you could also see in that leak, quote unquote, that it was really unprofessionally made. You could see the outlines were too thick on one side, and they weren't balanced. In this one, though, we aren't looking at the same thing. This is different. Look at this. If we compare this, the outlines on the Mimikyu on the top there, the actual Mimikyu, the normal Mimikyu, in the top right, top right over there, that one has the same level, like the same size of its white outline as the one on the left. They have the same outline, like size, which a professional magazine and whatnot would make sure to do. They wouldn't do different sizes. They do exact same size. So that is on notch. The arrow looks proper. The colors on it matches the one. It looks really coherent. And also, the other point to why I think this is real is that we were told by a leak that confirmed that we were going to be getting news about, what was it called again? Like news during August. They confirmed during that leak that something would be coming on the 10th. And this is that 10th leak. This got to be it because they said something is going to be coming on August the 10th. I think this may be it. Then again, I'm not sure. So I would like to know what you guys think. And Arctoise, what do you think about that? I mean, this looks way better than the other one, if I'm going to be honest. Way better than the other leaks.
Yeah. Definitely 100%. When we were doing this one, I covered it in my own video. On the left one was just very poorly made and lines were brushing off of it and stuff. But like you say, they look insanely similar, insanely well drawn, and with the same outline, it is 100% possible that they are real. So,
like I said, these I don't want to compare this. I don't know if you are right now because I'm kind of not understanding exactly what it means, but I'm not comparing this to the Swineup one. The Swineup one was confirmed fake. That one is fake. You could easily see that it was fake. This, not the same level. This looks a bit more legitimate. I do think this may be real. First of all, I want to ask you again, what do you think this thing more, rather than if it's real or fake? Let's not question that. Let's question, what is this thing? I mean, it's a Mimikyu, clearly, but is it a new form? Is it an unveiled form?
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, that's what I kind of want to ask you more. What do you think this thing
Well,
actually is?
I was reading up, and there was apparently a lot of news a few months ago that we were, like, not a few months ago, but back in July, that we were going to be getting new Mimikyu forms, or a Mimikyu form. So I don't think this is an
yeah.
Alolan form, but
This has actually, this is a good thing that you bring up, because guys, if you remember this, during the Ultra Sun and Moon trailers, there was something very interesting that happened. They were showcasing 3 specific Pokemon in that trailer for I don't know what reason, but it was Togedemaru, Lycanroc, and guess what else? Mimikyu. Now, out of these 3 Pokemon, which one has confirmed a new form? Lycanroc, right? Then we have Mimikyu, which was also in that trailer being showed, doing some weird animation and whatnot. This may have to do with that. And then maybe the final new form or whatever we get is going to be Togedemaru. That's what I'm thinking, because it would make sense if it follows what the trailer showed us. Because why would they put in those 3 Pokemon? Really, really weird if you think about it. Those 3 Pokemon and no other. No other Pokemon were, like, I mean, of course we saw Solgaleo and whatnot, but no other Pokemon were focused on in that level like those 3 were. They were specifically shown one after each other, in a way. So what I'm thinking is, this thing may actually be real. Now, this is from as far as I can see, this is from a Korean, like, leak. This is a Korean leak. Just by the text, it looks like it's Korean. I've been doing some translations, like I said, and it looks like it may be Korean. Probably is. And from all the information I've gotten from our viewers, it seems like it is a Korean leak. So I'm thinking this could be real. But what the form actually is, I have no bloody clue. I have no clue what this thing is, what it may be, what it could, like, what could happen with it, and what it actually may do. Like, I have no clue. So I want to know your guys' opinion. What do you think this thing actually may be? Because in the sense of it being real, I do think it is real. Honestly, with the way things are kind of falling into place, I think it may be real. But what is it actually? Because it looks like a crab. It looks like Mimikyu, but like it's kind of like taken off its, its Pikachu, what do you call it? Pikachu outfit. Thing. Yeah, the fake.
Because it looks kind of like
Pikachu
like air's being blown out of it or something.
Yeah. It looks like it's taken off the Pikachu rag, and now all we see is the actual form of it, and like a weird crab monster with eyes shining like that, which would make sense. It goes along with with Mimikyu. It's a weird Pokemon. We really don't know much about it, so I would say this. I think this is probably real, but I could be wrong. I don't want to say anything. I'm going to say my own opinion. I'm going to be a bit of on a fence here. I'd say it could be real, but we never know, because these things, they can make them look super real, but they could be fake. I want to personally say I think this may be real. What do you think, dude? What is your opinion on this? Is it real or fake?
I think it's real. Full stop. Like, okay. I'm very confident it's real.
Yeah, I got a bit confused earlier when we were discussing, because I thought you said, like, I thought you were comparing it to the Swine Up one, because I know the Swine Up one, the Swine Up one was very unprofessionally made. You could kind of see how the outlines on it were really poorly made, and the arrow was just so photoshopped. You could easily see that. Well, this one, it doesn't look as unprofessionally made. It looks way better set up, way better, like, organized, and it looks like it's a proper leak. But the weird thing is, it's well set up, and it kind of coherently works with all the things we've heard so far, and it makes sense with the trailer we saw, which would, okay, so this is the best way we can confirm this. If we in the next few days see a leak or something like that of Togedemaru, then this is confirmed. Then this has to be confirmed to be an actual real thing. It has to. If we see Togedemaru, if we see anything about Togedemaru, then this is confirmed. But we still don't know. If something could still happen, we have no clue. But overall, I think that is about it for this video, guys. I want to know your opinions. I know this video was a bit short, a bit poorly, organized, but it's really late at night. I wanted to get this out there because I wanted to just discuss this and see what you guys think about this. And of course, guys, if you would not mind, check out Arctoise's channel. And also a huge thank you to everybody who pitched in and helped, getting this thing together. And yeah, thank you guys for this video. I'll see you all the next time. Peace, have a great day, and bye-bye.